What's happening, party people? I am still home in Cincinnati, as you can see from this background here. I finally got a bunch of work done on Panther on Friday, front suspension stuff. Got a little bit done on Saturday. I think Panther is probably in good enough shape to get back on the road. I needed to tow a couple of vehicles while I was out, so I needed to make sure that thing was in good shape. Did not get that turbo replaced, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Not very concerned. Maybe I'll find those seals today, take those with me in case I have to replace that turbo on the road. Kind of a little bit concerning, not too concerned. It's smoking and losing a little bit of oil, but it's not smoking really bad, so I may be okay for a trip to Chicago on that thing. The towing part is what concerns me because you put a lot of pressure on the turbo when you're towing. Besides that, I got a little bit work done on another vehicle that I'm actually supposed to be taking to that Chicago area. So I'm, still behind the curve. As of now, hopefully I will be there Tuesday and will probably be there for about a week before I come back home. We'll see how that goes. Just trying to help people that were already in the queue to get stuff done. Not in a position to add anybody else to the workload up there. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video clips. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. This 99 S70, is it check engine light? Any lights on in the dash?
That service light comes on.
This is like an oil change reminder. Yeah. So we got this situation with the radiator starting to leak. We're going to replace the radiator. Then we're going to do the plugs, scan it for code, see if anything comes up there, and send this thing on its way. So let's go ahead and drain some of this fluid. Got these lines here. You got to be careful with these clips. It may not be a bad idea to have a set of these available when you do this job. But what I do is I push in on the line, squeeze the clip like that, then massage it out. Both of mine came out not broken, so I'm good to go. Put this lower one back in now. Had it tucked out of the way. Lose just a little bit of transmission fluid. But here we go. See, that snapped in real easy. Then you got to check it for leaks. Make sure these seals are good for it. So there's the other one. Doo-doo-doo. Snapped in really easy. Time to put the fan in and get this line over here clamped and get this top hose on. We checked the spark plug. It looked good. Probably only got 10,000 miles on the plug. We got the coolant filled up. Everything connected. We're going to fire it up, leak check it, get it off these ramps. And he will be on his way. We are scanning this car with Vita since we got it here. And it's a Vita vehicle, 99 S70. Seeing if it's got any latent codes resting in there. There you have it, folks. He's having some bogging when he goes to stop sometimes. And he's got a brake vacuum too low and a throttle position sensor. And that's probably going to come up pretty soon here. Let's check delivery. No lights are on, ETS, nothing like that's going on. Very common for these throttle position sensors to go out. Yep, that's it. Brake vacuum too low and throttle position sensor. Let's look at the brake vacuum hose, see if it's cracked or something, and just deal with that. That may be because the car is bogging down and almost stalling. So, on to the next one. I was cruising on Facebook one day trying to catch up with some family matters, entertaining myself on Facebook, and somehow I got distracted and ended up watching this infomercial about this Bio X4 supplement. I really purchased it for the probiotics. it seems like something that was designed to help people have better intestinal health and possibly lose weight. When I received it in the mail, it came with this little booklet here. It's a, I guess, miniature cookbook pamphlet thing here. And one thing that I really like is deviled eggs. And it had this little deviled egg recipe here with these different ingredients in it. So I decided to give it a try tonight. The one thing that I didn't find was the grated horseradish from a jar. So I got this horseradish that's kind of like a paste. It comes in kind of like a mustard jar. So that's the only thing that's kind of deviated from this recipe. Now, I boiled the eggs. I prepared everything like the recipe said, and I wanted to share with you guys what I ended up with. Now, they recommended that you put the ingredients other than the chives in a Ziploc bag and kind of smash this stuff up, knead it to mix your ingredients. So that's where I'm at now. The consistency is a little wetter than I expected, but I think everything is just about totally together where I can squeeze this into my eggs. So they say cut the end of it open and squeeze it in your eggs and then put chives on top. I'm a little bit nervous about it because I've never made deviled eggs before, and I know this is not how my family normally makes deviled eggs, but hey, they say it's the perfect deviled egg, so I'm doing it their way. A friend of mine who was on the phone with me recommended that I do a couple things different, but I'm going to stick with the recipe to give this the shot that the recipe deserves. So here goes nothing. I'm going to take this Ziploc bag, cut the end of it open, squeeze this into one of my egg whites, and see how it tastes. Here we go. Filling up one of the egg whites with the mix they suggested. And those are the chives that I cut up to garnish the top of it. And I'm going to try one. I'm not going to do all of them at one time. If the recipe turns out good, I'll go ahead and make the rest of them, I guess. And if it doesn't turn out so good, I'll have some good egg whites to eat. But man, usually I can polish off a whole dozen of deviled eggs in one day. Here goes nothing. Here it goes down the chute. It's quite different. I think this missed the spot. My daughter makes deviled eggs for me. My sister makes deviled eggs for me. I will gladly turn in these deviled eggs for the ones that my sister or my daughter makes. I guess you're edible, but I wouldn't call them perfect. Thanks for watching. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.